What's going on, guys? It's Jalen Lewis with Dynamo Property Services, back at it again with another video. Today is October 7th, and you know what that means. We got to transition into fall cleanup. So we're over here. We got the JCB Teleskid. I'm going to be grabbing the leaf loader out of the shipping container, and we're going to be, assembling it all up. It's probably going to take like a week or two long. I'm just trying to get a head start on it. The leaves haven't fell just quite yet, but you always want to be early, especially with a landscaping business. So you never know if we can get snow next month, we can get some salt runs. I just want to be ready for the leaves, so I'm trying to knock this off and get this out the way. So yeah, we're going to set up the leaf loader. I'm going to have to replace that tarp up here. There is another tarp that's going to go over this whole entire thing. That tarp is just 4 years old. I'm just tired of using it. It's got a whole bunch of holes and rips in it. This light needs to be replaced. These three work, but that one, for some reason, I have to look into that. Spare tire cover needs to go back on this trailer. I'm going to take these ladders off and use some of our nicer ones that we have sitting over to the side. And yeah, let's go grab the leaf loader. Right now it's currently not turning on, so I think it's the battery. I'm hoping it's the battery. And as you can see, we got our leaf loader right here sitting on some wheels, so we can wheel it around. We used to store it on top of the container, but it just makes the most sense to leave it inside the container, of course, to keep it out of the elements. Right now, of course, like I mentioned, it's not turning over. I'm hoping the battery's just dead. But after we get that started, I'm gonna put the battery charger on it to get it started. But I'm gonna be changing the oil, and then we bent this inlet tube. As you can see, it's bent up pretty bad, so I'm gonna be fixing that. All right, guys, I got the leaf loader moved over, got the battery charger on it, and luckily it's turning over. Gonna let it charge for a little bit, but that's a good sign. Alright, guys, as you can see, I've got the brackets mounted on. Just some 5/8 bolts, some nuts right on the bottom. So as you can see, it's centered over to the left. As you can see, these stick out to the left more than these do to the right. And that's because the inlet tube comes out over here, as well as the leaf loader mounts more towards this side. Why? Because of the telescopic cylinder up there. As you can see, the inlet tube is out here, so the center of this leaf loader is going to be right around here. Alright, guys, so I figured out there's really nothing wrong with it. Just the battery was dead, but there's a sensor right here that needs to be pressed in, and since the tube isn't on it, it wasn't starting up. So it's starting, but it's not staying on. So I don't know if it's getting fuel. Usually when I do this, I'll hear the fuel pump start going. I don't hear that every time I do this, so I'm gonna be looking into that. But while I do that, we're gonna drain the oil, and we're gonna get the filter changed as well. This light over here for our dump trailer, we've got 4 of them up. This is for when it gets dark around 5:30 in November, when daylight saving time comes around, and we can still suck up leaves with this. So as you can see, this light's not working, but the rest of them are. They're all synced up to one cable. So I'm just gonna go through these. I'm pretty sure this is the problem. I'm gonna trim this back a little bit, see if I can wire that back up. If that doesn't work, I'll check the positive. And then if that doesn't work, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to tap into this. So just keep digging. All right, small update again. This light's no good. I tested it a few times, disconnected it, reconnected it. I tested the other 3, they work properly. I'm just gonna have to order another one or see if Speed Tech will warranty that. Now I'm gonna work on the dump trailer tarp. As I mentioned, there's a whole bunch of holes in it. We bought a brand new one a few years ago, and I'm tired of shifting it all the time when we're tarping our loads, so we're gonna throw a brand new tarp on there. So I've got the old tarp off. This is what Four Seasons actually does to these tarps. See, it's all mangled up. There's 2 giant holes in it. This one's starting off another 3rd hole. And brand new tarp, of course, 7x20, just like this one. The reason why there are so many big holes in it is because when we originally put this leaf loader on, I didn't have the second set of side extensions, so this trailer was only 6 feet tall. And as you can see where the hole is at, that's where all the leaves were shooting into. And so we tried to put the tarp down and angle it a certain way, and it ended up just not working because the 37 horsepower Billy Goat is just way too powerful. So that's why I added the second set of side extensions, so now everything just shoots right towards the back and it doesn't mess up our tarp. Alright guys, so I got the tarp fully installed. They didn't come with the pre-drilled holes, so I just took a box cutter and made some myself. So I got all 4 of these in this top bar, and then I even put them in the back bar as well on each side. And as you can see, there's no holes, no rips. We'll be sure to take good care of this one. We don't even use this tarp for leaf season. We have another tarp that goes completely over the sides, so that way the dust and stuff doesn't get in between the little nooks and crevices in the corners. Because this is only a 7x20 tarp. I think we throw a 10x20 tarp, 2 of those actually, during leaf season. On the trailer, I got the spare tire cover put back on. I put one of our ladders right up there over the side. I'm still working on this light. Like I said, I have to get to call Speedtech, see if they're going to warranty it. If not, I'm going to have to order a new one and rewire all that up. And then you come around here to this side. I put a ladder we just found. That way we can climb up, and then we can walk across this ladder. That way when we're tarping and stuff, it's a little bit safer rather than just climbing on the debris in there. Alright guys, it's the next day. Currently about 1:30. A little bit of a late start to the day, but I had to go up to Weingart's to get some oil for that Billy Goat. As you can see here, I got 2 quarts. I got some more oil filters for the Kawasaki engines, and as well as the Billy Goats. We picked up a new T60S 260 TS Red Max, just a lightweight string trimmer. And then we've got the new EBZ 9000. Super excited to use that. I like to see it in comparison to the 8560, which based on the numbers is going to do much better. But super excited to get that out this fall. Update on the dump trailer. As you see yesterday, I replaced the tarp and was kind of setting up the leaf loader. Right now, I'm going to pull the truck and trailer forward so that I can re-weld this piece of E-track that came off. I welded E-track around this whole dump trailer myself. I didn't weld it all the way through. I just tacked it in wherever it was needed. But as you can see, this one broke off, so I'm going to grind that stuff off, get it down to bare metal, and then re-weld it. Just wanted to show you guys my welding setup. So I have a Lincoln Electric Power MIG 210MP. I mainly use it for MIG. I really don't use it for stick. It has a TIG option. I don't think it does TIG aluminum though. I'm not the best at welding, but I can get stuff done. So let's turn the gas on and get to welding. Alright guys, simple, easy fix. Please don't judge me on my welds. I am not a welder. I just need to fix this. All my heavy duty stuff, like when I built these side extensions, I just tacked it on and had somebody else come and finish them off. But stuff like this little E-track that needs to hold these 40-pound ladders and stuff like that, I can handle some stuff like that. Or if I need to build some light brackets like I did for the lights, actually on this trailer and my tilt trailer over there, I can do little stuff like that. But heavy duty stuff, I'm gonna just leave that to the pros. So I think I'm pretty much all set and ready to go on this leaf loader. This dump trailer. I'm gonna start working on the leaf loader. By that, I just put the engine oil in there. I took 2 quarts of 10W40, and you hear that fuel pump? It works good. So start it up. Right now I have a C-clamp on the sensor right here. so we can get it going. But this is without the battery pack too. There we go. 37. Oh yeah, that full fuel pump's working really good. The last thing I have to do is bend this back. Let me take the seat clamp off so you guys can see. As you can see, it's bent up pretty bad, and the reason for that is because the way it's mounted on our trailer, it couldn't be too close to the box and it couldn't be too far forward, especially since we offset it so the telescopic cylinder can still go up and down. And this leaf loader, we've had it since 2020 and it's only got 24.9 hours. So well worth the investment. These things are 10 grand now. We bought this thing for like 6,300 and then paid about 1,100 to put it on, and then another 400 for the swivel kit. So what this does is allows the tube to turn left and right. We needed that originally because, as I mentioned before, we had the tube that goes on the outlet. It was sticking over, and we tried to modify the tarp to work, but now we have the side extensions built all the way up. So that way, if we ever needed to turn it to the side, all I have to do is lift the box up about 3 feet. Then I can shoot leaves that way, this way, wherever it's 360 degrees. But mainly we're shooting it inside the box. So yeah, let's get that piece bent back. I'm very confident that it's going to be staying running. If not, I'll just throw the battery charger on it. But I want to get it mounted up onto the tongue, so let's try to knock that out today. It's not perfect, but it's way better than what it was. So now I'm going to move this truck out of the way. I'm going to go in the container, get all the remaining parts. I'm going to get the large tube, the handle. I've got to get the top tube, and the chain that connects from the arm bar that supports the big swinging vacuum handle. And let's get it mounted up on the tongue. All right, I've got everything laid out. Main unit, the support for this giant tube, and then we got the top tube that shoots everything over and into it. I've got the bolts taken out of the top, so we're gonna need to rotate it and have it set on here just like this, so it shoots out to the passenger side. And then we'll be able to access all of our leaves on the right side of the truck and trailer. Keep it on the passenger side, safer for the guys, away from traffic. Of course, I got the lights over here as well. Alright guys, that was actually way easier than I thought. Yep, got it all nice and bolted and mounted up. Just 4 bolts. As you can see, as I was mentioning in a few clips from yesterday, this is over a little more to support the weight because it's offset. And that's because of this telescopic cylinder right here in the middle of the trailer. So when I go to dump, I don't have to swivel this out the way. and I don't have to remove the top tube located on the top of the curved arm. It just meets right up against the edge of that, dumps right up, comes right back down. Some of you might be asking why the edge of this doesn't meet up with the top of that. He didn't really have an exact gauge on how he was going to mount it and all that. I was a little bit skeptical when he mounted it, but he actually did it perfectly, because this tube, when it's going to come out of here, it's going to wrap right around and it's going to lay right here on the edge. So that's another reason why we mounted it on the tongue and that didn't have to worry about the back, is the tube was going to be dragging on the ground, and I didn't know how we were going to still have the swivel kit with all that on here, and then you have to have somebody fabricate and weld a whole bunch of door hinges and stuff. So I'm going to make a full video once I'm done with this whole setup. I just wanted to get you guys some footage of us sucking up some leaves and dumping leaves as well, and then I'll get you a full review of using this thing in all 4 seasons, and how much we paid, how I like it, and why I got what I got. Because this thing holds 33 yards. Not a lot of dump trailers hold that many yards out there. And that's another reason why we had to get the teleskid right here, is because it's about 11 feet tall off of the ground, but this arm that extends out is able to reach it. So I think I have one of the best dump trailers in North America. I don't know, you guys tell me, but like I said, I'll be making a video on that soon. Alright guys, my battery died, but as you can see, we got everything assembled. It's looking good, starting up good. Oh, looking good. The only thing we have to watch out for when we're dumping is this chain. As you can see, it catches on the corner of this light. But as you can see, that can be moved out the way. Moved right back. Speedtech light said I have to ship in the light. I'm not sure if I'm just gonna order a new one or if they're gonna warranty that one, but once I get update from them, we'll get this lights put back together. And yeah, dump trailer looking good so far. What's going on, guys? We're back. It's Sunday, November 10th, and the last thing we have to do is put the tarps on. I've got them pulled out right here. I gotta get some bungee cords, of course. Update the light. Speedtech actually warranted that, so they sent me a brand new one. And yep, we got the dump trailer all charged, ready for leaf cleanups tomorrow. So let's get this tarp put on. Alright guys, we got the tarp all installed, both of them actually. Just a recap of the trailer, we have a 37 horsepower Billy Goat with the swivel kit on a 33 yard low trail dump trailer. This trailer is 7 feet wide, 8 feet tall, and 16 feet long. Comes out to like 32 and a half. I rounded up to 33. And of course we have our lights on the passenger side, so we can suck up the leaves. When it gets dark at 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'll come back out here and show you guys how bright they are and what they look like. But yeah, this thing's all ready to go. The last thing I have to grab is a cotter pin to go in here. So the pin goes through both of these, and that's because the doors are independent. and the power from the billy goat is so powerful that it pushes this door out and it leaves a nice little air gap in between here. So when we're sucking up leaves, we put that pin in right there. And yeah, we're ready for November. We'll probably do cleanups in December as well. It's actually very warm out. I think it's like 60 something degrees, which is crazy for Michigan weather, but I'm not complaining. So guys, it's 6:30 at night. I'm just gonna cut the lights on and show you guys what it looks like. Got the light right here. Just press that button. As you can see, got them all nice and aligned and angled, and it lights up pretty much the whole yard we got here. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Show you guys some leaf content very soon. Make sure to follow us on the following social medias below, and stay tuned for more videos. See you guys next time.